Alright, here we are. VOD review. Let's just get started. First off, okay, cool. So we're starting. This is KBM. Fine win pickup, I'd say. Let's get this. So we have a reasonable thing here. You can dash a little bit early. You can dash a little bit earlier than, like, we have a longer gap than normal, I think, right there. And also, I prefer to dash, like, 1 down right, and then 2 just directly right. We take the grasp. The whole thing sucks, and the grasp is better than a common shot. So that's that one. Okay. We want to scoot here. We don't want to do that. So here, let me pull out the game real quick. If I hide this, where do I put my game? Alright, I'll set this up as a screen capture then, since this is bad. Display capture. Cool. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna pull out the game. So you did this, right? You did that. What we want to do is this. So basically what you're doing here is you input the attack during the first dash, right? But then you dash again after that. And that'll be faster. You're going to prefer to do that in this scenario. So yeah, that's that twice. Okay, we want to be doing this earlier, okay? That's where I wanted it up. 107. Alright, so instantly when we see this, I might have assumed that it was 2 louds, but even with this arrangement where it's a loud and numbskull, skull mat, we're gonna want to go either like here, 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 or here, and we're gonna want to try and drag out a, like, we have 2 stones at the very least. So what I would try and do is get somewhere like here, and triangulate over to here, shoot 2 stones into this locale while trying to hit as much as you can with the loaded rush, with the rush thing. So yeah. While here, we have to do twice. And we have to go attack the skull mat separately. Don't load 2 there. We know it's a thug. It's not gonna, okay, we're late with that. Yeah, let's just bring it back like this. Whatever. So here, we're gonna want to start charging. We're gonna want to start charging it. Probably around here, something like this is when we're gonna want to start charging. If you're early, you can hold it. If you're late, that's just time loss, right? You want to be getting it done. It's like, since this is against the wall, if you're early, it doesn't matter, right? You can start charging whenever you want to and just shoot into the wall. It won't matter. Like, the extra distance won't screw you up. And also, our stone management has been bad in this scenario, because we shot 2 stones over here for 1 thug, and now they're just kind of vibing over there. I don't know what our decision is, but yeah. Also, that would have been I would have specialed something here. So first off, I want to hit 2 of these with a standing strike. I'd say stand right here, don't move, and just try and hit both of them with a standing strike. They're spawning at basically the exact same time. You definitely don't need to do a loaded rush on this fellow. And also, if you hit just this one, I would be specialing, because I'd assume another enemy like this brimstone. I think it's just brimstone. And now we have to go waddle over, do this stuff. So it's just slightly inefficient. That was slow inputting. Yeah, we just want to be doing these inputs faster. And prepping, yeah. Here. Right now. Before even when I said right now, you want to start charging this. You don't want to wait until they're all fully spawned to start going. You just want to get it pre-charged in this scenario. That was just a miss, that's fine. This room is evil. I pause at the exit here because you can hide a chaos gate here or over in this area. It's like off the screen, but yeah. So I pause at this exit just to make sure there's no chaos before I leave. I missed, in my 529 unmodded, I missed a chaos gate in this room off of the bat. So, yeah, that was fun. We should have charged that for slightly longer to kill this ringer. Let's rewind that. We also would have wanted to scoot in for more distance. Well, I think it might be slightly more distance, but also majorly, just charge that for slightly longer, hit this ringer with this rush, and that's that. And don't. So we would also already want to be started. Hold on, I can't speak. We would already want to be charging something at this point in time, because basically anything that we started charging, we could pivot over to this guy and kill this last ringer. That trap was cool, but we still had this guy left. So yeah. And also, be mindful of dashing right at the very end of a room. You can dash away from a reward like that. You don't need to load there since you hit both of them with the strike. Yeah, so that was for the first two pests, the armored pests. You shouldn't need to load in this scenario. You could have skipped out on loading the stone because you had hit both of them, so they would have died to just a naked rush. If they start moving away, so in that scenario, while you were here, if you're here and they had started somehow moving separately so that you couldn't hit them with that naked rush, then you can start loading. But you don't need to automatically. Okay. A lot of these boon or reward pickups have been a little slow. Make sure, I kinda waddle around at the end of the room, spamming interact to try and get the boon as quick as I can, or whatever drops in the room. Shoals here for sure, yeah. For the money and stuff, that's Shoals. And just in case you didn't know, Typhoon's Fury opens the Poseidon Legendary, the one that isn't opened by Sucking Treasure, and Ocean's Bounty, the other one. Second wave, that's what it's called. I don't buy this for sure, there's no chance that that's a purchase. I don't think we've seen mid-boss yet, so that's kind of weird, but we definitely didn't need to load that. But this is a pretty bog standard thing. I would, again, let's bring this back a few seconds. So I would have scooted here and been ready charging already. This is slow. You want to be inputting these faster, reacting to the environment around you faster. I think that's something to practice. I'm not checking this in any case ever. This is not a will you check. This is time loss. And I'm definitely not buying the yarn. There's nothing this is for. The best thing you get is rarity on your Deadly Strike or Flourish, which is functionally absolutely useless. We don't need to check the other door. It's already... there's basically nothing else better than this, unless it's a hammer fountain, and even then I'm skeptical. Double dash here. So into this room, what I do is I dash, summon instantly. I don't do any waiting, and I don't only do a single dash. And also, you don't have the damage to do... Okay, 4 stones maybe? But still, in this situation, I would have split 2-2. I would have loaded 2 stones, shot, and then loaded another 2 stones. Might have been a little bit more efficient, but you got something, so you had damage. It was a high confidence, maybe. Survival. We start on 80 health. Okay. Is that Sisyphus?
Decidedly below.
Whoa. What are we taking the coin for? This is... We had a free room offered and didn't take it. What? This is a fountain. I mean, it would have filled our pool. Okay. I mean, so that's an easy answer, just don't do that. This looks reasonable so far. I think that part with the louts was just a mishap. We didn't need to do this. We want to be specialing. I would have done 17 specials in this room already. A special will kill a witch in this situation. You want to be using, well, it will kill 2 witches, generally. And you want to be special here. This is like miserable if you're not special. You have to go and dash all the way over to each one. Like you can shoot across these gaps and stuff with a special. Much better choice. No, we do not want this palm. I mean, the palm is nice, but the possibility of getting hammer or a mirage god or a 4th god are all better than that in this shop. I would much rather take the shop here because we have no hammer, and life is miserable without a hammer. That was a bit late of a pickup. Let's just see how this Furies goes. I'm splitting this through 2-2. Okay, yeah, looks good. I think a 3-1 is fine. I don't think it has an impact because I don't believe that with a crit you're insta-phasing. It's a little bit weird, but here's another instance. You should have been inputting that last one earlier, that last rush. I dash one more time over to here-ish, and then I start loading. You wait. You don't want to wait like that. And definitely don't load all 4 stones, because it's not phasing. But okay, so this is an RD, and I'm selling shoals, and this is an RD situation. Did we sell shoals?
Might help. Let's hear it, Father.
So I buy the shard there. We're rich, and shard is cool.
Might help.
And I'm definitely selling the shoals because it's free money and an extra pommable we don't really need. The goal is just to get Mirage on our first RD here, especially since I think you're on Legacy. I assume you're on Legacy. If you're not on Legacy, then get on Legacy. And we're just gonna get that Mirage. The increased odds from Poseidon on aren't gonna be very impactful, assuming we do the thing that we're supposed to do. If you don't, it sucks, but whatever. So we get a hammer here. I've done that. I do that plenty of times. Well, I've done it plenty of times throughout my career, but it's mostly an occasional thing. I know what happens there. You just try and input a rush, but you release too early. So I assume that's what happened there. If not, you should have just done a rush off that first dash here. Yeah, like that. And I would load 2 here because we're skeptical about our damage, but not 3. 3 is too many. Alright, that was fine. It's fine to load 3 there for the uptime. Palm. Hi, Poopsie. Load more. Into this room, I'm loading 3 stones on this. Like, not 1, maybe 2. Because I don't have as good of a sense of the damage, because I'm not playing here. But I want to kill that armor at the very least. But yeah, that last wave was pretty good.
Power of the gods.
Palm that. Take the Hermes. See what happens. There's gonna be something down, yeah. It's never gonna be... By the way, you're gonna wanna check out the chamber guide. I'll link it. I'll get it ready. Here. This guy. I'll stick it in... that. To prepare. Because learning these manips, learning these rooms is really crucial to getting faster. Because like most of the the play is fine in this room, but because you don't have like the sense yet of the manips or how this room functions, you're not doing it right. Because the thing is, in this room, this is C19. I start out on this room. I go left, I'd say. Up and left. Like this. Well, I skipped too far back. So right here, I dash up left, I check if anything's here. If it is, I shoot it, and if not, you dash one more time up and start shooting up here. Like, I think that's pretty efficient for this room. You going up means you miss that there's something here at the bottom left corner. And you have to wait for it to waddle around until you notice it. Like this was fine, except you shot that early. And then that was late. Like, that's the same trend that we saw. You definitely didn't need to shoot that many times, that many stones, I mean, on those 2 enemies. And this was fine. We ended very far from the exit. It shouldn't be tragic if we get the right boon here. If we get our hyper sprint. It's still. Oh wow! I would wager that shop was on this door. I think that's what happened, and I feel like we just missed shop. Definitely check that other door. Well, let's see how we play witches. What is that? Whoa, buddy. Okay. Let's just find ourselves a witch's meg. I am also KPM, so I can show you how to do this. Is it in this run? Yes. Okay, cool. So, what you want to do for witch's meg, right? Watch this. Dash right into this corner. Click right here. Press meg. After a moment. Normally, it's said to meg when this guy gets here. But you can often do it a little earlier. And then win. You have to attack or something to get your auto aim onto this witch. For the angle. And you have to have a specific setup, not just waddling around over here.
I'd like to see more options.
Roll! Roll! Did we roll? No. Okay, you roll there. If you get Mirage, you win. What chamber is this? This is triple donut. That sucks. You know what? It sucks, but that's kind of how I play it too. I would have seen that earlier. We had that in our screen. We know that there's something over here. We don't need to be picking up all of these stones right now. Like, we knew that it was just a witch. And we want to be manipping, and that's where the chamber guide comes in. We want to check out those manips. We want to learn how to put our enemies where we want them to be. If you don't know how to manip, then that was a fine, like, room. But, of course, you want to know how to manip. So, that's the issue. What are we doing? Where are we going? Don't check this well. This is so far. This is the worst well ever invented. This well sucks. Don't check this. This is so far away. Unless you ended up like all the way over here in this room. Don't check this well. This is so far.
Let's have a look here.
Even though you get that. Also, I would have bought the health here. But whatever. Just take the sprint. Let's see what happens in this end shop. Buy the random bag. Roll this. Okay, we don't need to. Hold on. Hi, Poopsie.
Was a handsome boy.
Yeah. Say, handsome boy. You crying? Wow. Alright. So, learning. Pink head. Pink main head is nice because that means no pink small heads. Don't dash. You want to, in learning, here. I have a learning in this fight, in this round. You want to start a learning out every time by holding down, like holding down attack, buffering it. Exactly like that. I did it wrong because I didn't dash out of it. Normally you want to dash out of it. There are 2 cats on my desk. I fed them this morning. I don't know. But yeah, you want to hold down attack and then just load all of these out, dashing out of it if you have rush delivery for that uptime. Otherwise, this is just kind of annoying. Okay. So, another thing that we want to do with learning heads is grouping. It's a crucial element, right? We want to stand where we want, like, so where you stand has a strong influence on where learning heads pop up. They pop up basically in a vector towards where you are. So, like, if you bring that arrow, so it will, like, collide with another arrow, you can group the learning heads together. If you stand here, then you'll get this guy over here, which you can shoot with 2 stones, and then this head and this head will both come here, and they'll be in basically the same spot. Good enough for a flood flare to hit both of them. Like how you had, but without the issue. in a time. That split is fine, I think, since we missed the damage spot. We, again, are not, like, doing the thing we're supposed to do. That was pretty good, but still. That's never gonna hit in a million years, you just grouped them wrong. Yeah, don't pre-do that on Lerny. Never, I say never pre-shoot Lerny until you've, like, actually learned the timing. Like, don't do it really early like that, because it screws you so badly. I still do it sometimes, and I've been playing for, like, thousands of hours and stuff. Like, it's a hard timing, and it really screws you up if you do it wrong, because, yeah, like, it's better to do it late than to do it early, like this. I'm not very articulate, sorry. Anyways, this is Hourglass. I'm not rolling this well. I would prefer to roll, okay, with 2 rolls I rolled this well. Never mind. I don't roll this well. I still take Hourglass, but I don't roll this well. Definitely sell Deadly Flourish. Don't buy the yarn. There's nothing this yarn is for. We have all of the, like, boons that exist in the video game, basically. We have Mirage, and we have both our Hermes. This yarn is doing nothing. Right? There's no reason to spend that cash. So we get, oh wait, I'm stupid. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. There was an X that I forgot about because it was from so long ago from that crappy WoW. Okay. The yarn was good. My apologies. Roll it.
How about some other boons instead?
Take the epic shot. Easy win. Whoa. I mean, this is kind of a crappy room. You played it well there. That was good. I liked it. Again, like, a lot of this is fine for what it is, but you need to be spawn manipulating. That makes these rooms so much better. Just dragging all of the enemies towards the right location. Also, that long C-shot sucks. Don't do those. They're really annoying and bad. If you end near this well, I'd check and roll this. I am out. Buy the yarn and the eye and roll. Like, this will last to Dan, and if you buy the eye, it'll have better well odds, and you can get an Ixion, which probably won't skip a shop because the shop is probably already on the door. So it's basically like the gold. Okay, a shop wasn't on the door. If a shop was on the door, it would have been better. Take the coin. Heart suck. Also, we what? At this point, we already see these guys. Top left, armored. Armored spirit guys. We can identify that much information already. We go right. No reason. We make a whole circle around the world. Why? Don't do that. Be more attentive to the corners of your screen. Especially, like, that's something you gain from practice. Knowing that in a room like this, that's a viable spawn sport. Well, I guess viable isn't the right word. Why did we load 4 for? That was funky. Yeah, don't load 4 here, because that screws up your cast management, and there's no reason to. Again, don't load 4, because it screws that head up. Just take that. I read that you didn't take the second mid-boss, which, take the Snowburst, buy the Palm the Flood Flare. Yeah, take the mid-boss. The mid-boss is easy time save. You're not seeing this again because there's only 2 mid-bosses in Eli. There's no reason to push this because it's just deleting it from your game. And now you have to play some probably 30-second long chamber instead of a 5-second long butterfly ball. Unlucky with the Snowburst, but now you know 3 won't kill Armored Head. I don't like these Snowburst loads. This is screwing up your cast management, I'd say. That was just a little bit of misinput, I'd say. If you want to be using your Snowburst like that, you have to take that Snowburst Palm, I think. But the thing is, I just wouldn't be using Snowburst like that. These are unarmored bow guys. They will die to a C-shot, a loaded C-shot, and 1 flare. You don't need to load 3 for these guys. No reason to. Like this is another important thing, is learning your breakpoints. We've been consistently overloading on stones this whole run. Take the free skip. Just take not hold blown. Snowburst the pot. Take the menu, because we want that menu in case Sand shows up. Bad room. This sucks. It's a good thing you have that snowburst, but you have to remember when your casts are out and the snowburst stops snowbursting. There's gonna be stuff there. Now this is a well you better check and roll. Like, that would be the best thing ever. This can give you so much cool stuff. It can't give you any X's, which sucks. Because we didn't roll that other well, that could have given us an X. But it can give us Braid, or Ichor, or, well, Ichor doesn't matter. Take the Flourish. Don't touch that roll, just take the, why? What are we rolling this for? Why? Why? No! Take the special! There's no reason for that! The special was fine! We could have rolled this well. By the nail anyways. Ay, ay, ay. There's nothing you want from Dio. You just want to not get, like, dash or call, and that's it. The special is fine. Even dash is, like, fine. There's nothing to roll for.
Delicious.
Just calm the burst of snow.
I see my breath. Hey, Meg.
Yeah, Meg is a little slow, but whatever. Yeah, that's how I start this fight. That's reasonable. Okay. You want to dash so that when the Minotaur goes at you, when the bull goes at you, he will go towards Theseus. When they phase, so you want to collect the cast because you don't need to be hitting Theseus instantly. You dash upwards so that when the Minotaur goes for you, he goes into Theseus. That's our heroes grouping. You started this fight out nicely. You don't want to go off to the side. This is how you get the bull to go away. It ended up working out based on his attack patterns, but like it's not a consistent thing to do. And then we just had a little bit of a mechanical flub at the end. You'll get that at a little time. Check our well. Buy the bangle.
I'll just take this one.
Just take that call. See if you can sell. I would see if you can sell shoals here. In my opinion, just for some extra cash, maybe that could bring you over the threshold for like a 6 Hermes or something that could give you RD. I don't know. I like buying 6 Hermes. They're fun. There was another pot here that you missed. Okay. Take the palm and then the coin, I say. Let's see what we do in these 6 tunnels. This sucks. The strategy here is to not get these, but when you do, this is fine, except you are a little slow finding that last rat. Those last rats you have to be mindful of. You have to be really looking out for them. Yeah, this is just annoying. This is a 924. That's a bit of a slow. Okay. It worked out, which I'm surprised at. But in this room, what I'm doing is a dash over here and bringing this guy up, trying to shoot around here, trying to load, so that all of these stones should be hitting all of these guys. Not just targeting these and hoping the rat comes over and gets hit by some splash. In my opinion. Another rat room. That sucks. Oh, look at me. I don't know the word. That's my cat. Royal. Regal. That was early and misaligned. You wanna do like this thing, the big snake stone you meg really late. It's a late meg. Anyways, just meg the palm the snowburst.
Can't do that.
Sure. And then it's coin. The best you can do in that scenario. I don't like that room. Yep, that's what that is. Whoa. Oh, we have an extra boy. We don't want to go that far. Here, while we're killing this guy, we go back another dash over. We want to start going this way instead. It's not like there's going to be another rat. That would be insane. So we just start going this way rather than going back towards the entrance. We want to get to the exit.
No use. Found it fast this time.
There's some methodology. Okay, well, you want to be standing here, pick up each thing. There's some methodology based on like menu versus non-menu or something on the order. I don't care. I just go like item and then sack and then fountain. But you want to do that in a timely manner. You don't want to go here and then dash all the way around and then come back over and then do that. But yeah, whatever. This is a scenario in which I would buy a 6 Hermes if one was present.
Should come in this
You got owned. Might as well just take like that or second wind. I don't know. Both not very impactful. 5 stones and like no additive basically. This is going to be a phase 1 meg. And then I'm splitting this 3-1-1. Definitely not 5. We don't have the damage for this. I'm splitting this 3-1-1 because C-shot is big damage. Like in my opinion. We want to stand between Dad and the wall. Like in this scenario, I stand between Dad and the wall, so that when he tries to attack towards you, he's attacking into the wall, not into this center here, where we might start to lose him. Also, you have to keep in mind using Dad call will cancel your charge, so don't do it in the start of a charge.
How truly wonderful to hear.
You're bringing these stones really far away, and also you're bringing Dad into the middle of... Oh wait, why did we Megan P1? This sucks, don't do that. Just Megan P1. Kill those. I had a run that might have been sub 5 if I didn't kill that, so make sure you kill those. You do in this scenario, but yeah. I'm not loading all of these. I load 3-1-1 like I said, because this is a big HP bar and we have no damage, and I want to get those C-shot hits in. Juicy C-shots. Alright, well yeah. I'd say mechanically what you want to do, what you want to do is improve your mechanics over time just with play. Learn how to scoot. Right? We want to learn how to scoot. You want to go boom, 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 boom. You can go through like solid stuff. It's cool. Second off, you want to check out the chamber guide. Learn how to spawn manip. That's a huge thing. Also, make sure you have your megs right. There's a meg guide that I'll try and link. And yeah, so that should be it. Also, you want to be faster when you see spawn circles. You want to be speedier about getting prepped for those spawn circles. Yeah. Otherwise, it's just mechanic stuff. And also a few icky well decisions, I'd say. And one icky room decision where you didn't take the fountain. Stuff like that. You get better with practice. I think you have a lot of potential here. So, good luck in your runs. Cool.